Welcome back to the Bourbon Bunker. We are doing new things, new camera. We're upgraded from the phone, and I have no idea what this is going to look like. This is going to be a trial run. Hopefully it works okay. But let's stop jibber jabbering and pour some things. Tonight we have Rittenhouse 250th anniversary. This has aged 10 years, and it's a bottled and bond, correct? Yep, bottled and bond, 10-year, 100 proof. Rye whiskey. You should probably say that. I mean, Rittenhouse, if you don't know, now you know. So, that is that. Let's get this opening up. Rittenhouse, Heaven Hill Distillery, rye whiskey. It's $100. I think I paid $119, and that's the story I'm sticking with on that. I had an inaugural sip when I got it home, and I'm curious to see if it changed at all. It's right off the nose. Knowing it's a rye, I can kind of tell that it's a rye. It's got a little bit of that rye spice, and I'm not getting any of the mint or I guess maybe there's a slight mint. But not like, it's like a background spearmint in a, it's kind of got the sweet oak note in there. Honestly, it's not overpowering. I'm trying to get in on the rye thing. Most rye whiskeys that I do like, I tend to find are higher proof. The like 100 proof and under, I've not found that I care for them. A lot of times what happens is I get them, I take them home, I'm like, ooh, I try a sip, and it's okay. I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. And then I put it down, and then I go back to it later, and I'm like, no, this is too much rye. Which is funny because I kind of like high rye bourbons. When they don't go floral and minty. I'm not a big fan of the whole mint thing. Alright, we're going to stop talking about the nose because I'm not getting a whole lot. It's oak. It's a little bit of a strawberry. Is that what that was? Maybe a red fruit. But not like, if I was smelling this blind and I didn't know it was a rye whiskey, I wouldn't know. That's what it tastes like. Yeah. For me, I am a fan. Right off the bat. That is, coats your mouth. It does all the, it's velvety. It's like a velvet oil. It just kind of gets in your mouth and coats it all up. It's kind of the first thing I noticed about that. And it's got a good oak presence, and it's a little sweet. And the finish, it's still going on. for 100 proof, this is hanging around. Yeah, there is the faintest rye whiskey undertone, and it is under the entire sip, but I'm getting like fruit, kind of like an oaky fruit by the foot, and it's kind of got a little. It's a sweet. I don't know if that's. I want to say caramely. So that sip kind of, whether it didn't elevate anymore, it kind of reached its ceiling, but it's still kind of it's lingering. That a Heath, it's like a Heath bar but less Heath, if that makes sense. It's like almost a little chocolate, and it's kind of got that caramely toffee thing in there. Like it's almost like a bourbon-esque. Ooh, what is that? It's a low key pretty good. Yeah. There's a very, like I said, faint undertones of a rye whiskey. It's got a little bit of a minty vibe that kind of carries that finish. I think is what's helping. The rye spice, and the mint kind of carry that finish with that the age and the oak spice. Barrel notes are kind of keeping that finish going because it's only 100 proof. But it's got this underlying rye whiskey characteristics. This mint, it's almost florally, a little almost grass note, but it is so faint underneath a rich, almost bourbon profile. Like it's got a nice aged whiskey, sweet oak, and maybe it's butterscotch, not toffee. Maybe like a butterscotch kind of thing. At $120, I'm not a rye whiskey person, so I can't tell you this is fantastic for a rye whiskey. I think it's pretty good. I have some good ones that I enjoy. We will talk about in the future. But at 100 proof, it's, if it wasn't for that mouthfeel, I think in a way that it carries that finish, I don't think I would be into it as much. But the flavors are pretty good. I'd love to see this at a higher proof point. Me personally, like 110. And that's my thoughts. I think it's pretty good. If you want a limited edition 250th anniversary rye whiskey from Heaven Hill in the Rittenhouse 10-year variety, go ahead and pick it up if you can find one. I don't know the availability. If you are not super into rye whiskey, I could see this one being a good option for you. That's all I got. I actually kind of enjoyed this one, surprisingly. I didn't think I was going to. And here we are. Cheers.